What is up, you guys? It's your girl Lily here. I am actually in my bathroom. If you guys hear my annoying husband, he's in our bedroom playing video games. I wanted to make a small video and I'm in my bathroom because it's Friday, I'm off today. I've cleaned my house. I've just kind of blow dried, straightened my hair. I don't really have much to do. The kids are in their rooms watching a movie. But I have recently started my weight loss journey again for my health, really. But I wanted to make a video, just information about my background, my health background, to let you guys know a little bit as to why I really wanted to start my health journey, and to hopefully give someone a purpose and a motivation to get their health journey going. So let's get to that video, guys. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Lily here. I am here to do an informational video on my health background, just a little bit to let you guys know as to why I am starting my health journey. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. I'm gonna be doing my makeup because I look a little roached up today. So don't mind me if I look crazy. Okay. So there are three things as to why I really motivated myself about maybe like going on 3 weeks now to why I really want to lose weight. And I'm gonna share those three things with you guys because I feel like, you know, it is hopefully something that can motivate someone else to start their journey and to motivate them, you know, because health is such an important thing, and I think we take it for granted so much. And the way the world is right now, like, we have to start taking care of ourselves, guys. It's a must. And so to start with, like, I really feel like my number one thing that a lot of you guys would never know about me is that I have something called hypothyroidism. And for most of you who don't know what that is, hypothyroidism is something, it's a thyroid, so it's here. And so for me, there's two different types of thyroid issues. So it's hypo, which is what I have, and hyper. I really don't know what hyperthyroidism is. I think it's you overproduce thyroid hormone, but I have hypo, which means I don't produce enough of thyroid hormone. So I have to take a thyroid medication to help my levels get even to where my levels will be back to where they should be, normal rate, right? Because if I don't, then my body will feel always fatigued. I gain weight easily. My mood fluctuates a lot. Like, I'm always either hot or cold. I go back and forth. It causes infertility. Like, it's really hard for me to get pregnant. That's why a big thing is I'll probably make a video later on, so stay tuned for that, as to why it took us 2 years to get pregnant with Peyton. And that's actually how I found out that I had thyroid issues. So yeah, and then so that's one of my main keys as to why I have to really start taking care of myself, you guys, because no one tells you these things. Like, yeah, like fast food and all this processed food and all this stuff that we buy and stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm not all like, oh, I eat nothing but greens and, you know, everything has to be organic. No, because I still like my french fries, I still like my fried foods, like, God, I love them. But at the same time, like, I have to slow down because it affects my thyroid so much and I feel it and it's not good for me. So that is my number one key as to why I am starting my health journey, or why I started, because like I said, I started 2 weeks ago, going on 3. So that is my main key. Number 2 is when I was pregnant with Peyton, I developed something called gestational diabetes, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, you only get it while you're pregnant. So I got that halfway through my pregnancy with Peyton. So I had to basically poke my finger, check my blood sugar 4 times a day. That was before breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, and before bedtime, to make sure that my blood sugar wasn't above a certain level. Because if it was, like, I mean, even if even if I didn't test, like I could feel if my blood sugar was at a certain level. Like I was shaking, I'd pass out. Like I passed out twice at work. Like it was horrible before they actually put me on bed rest, because my boss was like, take your butt home. This ain't happening anymore. And then like my doctor too, she was like, okay, after the second time, she's like, you're getting put on bed rest. And because of that, I had to deliver Peyton early. So she was a little bit of a preemie baby because of that, but she was totally healthy. And now she's a little hefty little baby. She's going on 3 now. So she's good, healthy, everything's good, but it could have caused a lot of complications. And because of that, I am now eligible, lucky me, ding, 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 ding. I am eligible to be a diabetic in the future. So that is a no-no. Like, no, I do not want to be a diabetic. That is not a lifestyle that I want for myself, and that is definitely not a lifestyle that I want to create for my kids, right? So that is not something that I want to show them that, okay guys, like this is what we have to look forward to if we eat french fries every day, if we eat McDonald's every day. It's okay to eat bad here and there. I'm not saying it's bad, but at the same time, like, knowing how me and my husband are, like my husband cooks. I'm not a great cook. I don't like to cook, so he's the cook. Okay, I will clean, I will do whatever the heck else you want. So he's the cook, he's the one who cooks. But when I'm sometimes when I work late, he works late, and we don't feel like cooking, fast food is our to go. Okay, so yeah, so that's another thing. Don't want to be a diabetic. Number 3 is I also am prone. So my mom has MS, and that is multiple sclerosis, which is an awful, awful, awful disease, you guys. I don't wish that upon anyone. And for those who have it, I would really love for you guys to share your stories with me. If you guys would drop your comments, your Instagram names, Facebook, you can DM me on my social medias. They're linked on my description below, and I would love to hear your stories. Like, it's something that a lot of people go through, and we have to support one another because this is a battle. It is so hard to get through that, you guys, and everybody's story is so different. But luckily, you guys, thank God my mom has a really mild case of it now. Growing up, it was hard, but she has found a great doctor who has controlled it. Right now, it's in what they call, I guess, remission. It is dormant. So it's like put up asleep in a closet somewhere in her body, and it can flare up. And that's the scary part, that it can flare up at any moment. It's like it can just come out the closet whenever it wants, and we don't know when that will happen. But it's been several years, let me knock on some wood, and it has not happened. And she has been great. And for those of you who know me personally, like many of you who don't know that about my mom would never know that my mom is walking around with MS, thank God. So I pray every day for my mom that that's something that challenged her life a lot, especially growing up when we were younger, when she was first diagnosed with it. Like, it was really hard. But that is something that me and my brother have a percentage of getting. So I want to take care of myself and make sure that health-wise, like, I'm not doing anything worse to make sure that I am, because I ain't getting that. I don't want it. I pray to God I don't get that. And my kids don't get it. Before I recorded this video, every morning I get on the scale after I work out. And after I shower, obviously, but I was at 167 this morning, and it has taken a lot to get there. There is days where, I'm not gonna lie, have cheated once or twice, especially on the weekends. That's the hardest for me. I love to eat. That's my thing with my family. Like, we do go out to eat on the weekends, but with COVID and everything going on, it has made it a little bit easier to not do that, thankfully. So yeah, the only thing that's open is fast food for most part. So my husband is such a great support system. Like I said, he's the one who cooks. So he's the one who's really been prepping my meals. Like, since his job got closed down, ever since the whole COVID thing started, he's been the one at home with the girls. So he'll have my dinner cooked or my lunch cooked when I come home from work. And he is so good at cooking, you guys. Like, his meals will be so delicious. And he does my grocery shopping for me now during this time. And he makes sure that I have my stuff for my protein shakes, my veggies, my fruits, my protein powders, my snacks, my healthy snacks, my bars, I mean, he does it all, and I thank him so much because it takes a lot for you guys to start this journey. Like, it takes a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and that's why I say you have to have a support system, because honestly, people will tell you, oh, they're excuses. Yeah, you can make excuses for yourself, but if you don't have the right people around you in your circle, it makes it so freaking challenging. And you can do it. I'm not saying you can't, but you can do it. It just makes it so hard. And when you surround yourself around those people that are nothing but negative Nancy's, you're not gonna get anywhere. So first thing you need to do is get negative Nancy's out your circles, because that ain't about to happen. So, okay, I think I have enough foundation, you guys. See, that's why I can't do my makeup and talk, because I'll be like, yeah. And I don't even put no foundation. I'm just going around. Anyway, so, oh, I still have a little bit on my hand. Let me just put it on my neck. But yeah, so that is my main 3 key points as to why I've decided to make a change. I did get my blood work back from my endocrinologist, which is the doctor that I do see for my thyroid every 6 months to a year, really a year, because my levels, luckily, I've been on the same dose ever since that I've started my medication, which is really good because a lot of people do fluctuate. So I have been on the same dose ever since, and my levels came back the other day, and she said that everything looks great. The only thing was my vitamin D was really low. So she did put me on a prescription vitamin D, not the over the counter, because that wasn't strong enough. So I did have to get prescription vitamin D. So I'm on that once a week. My thyroid is every day. I take that every day in the morning. First thing I do when I wake up. That's the first thing I do when I wake up. And that's it. And so with that being said, you guys, like, I hope you guys continue this journey with me. I am going to be making videos with Stefan, discussing my plans, like my meal plans, discussing my workouts. I have had Stefan record me because, like I said, it's not easy starting back to working out. It's like, I'm a beginner, right? Like, I look pretty crazy on some of them, but if I don't try, I'll never get anywhere. So everyone has a starting point, and don't be scared, and don't be afraid to start somewhere, you know? So with that being said, I'm going to be making a video soon of that, you guys, with me and my workout plans and my meal plans. And I am going to be prepping a video also showing my workout plans and what I do, and maybe putting in a little bit of those clips of showing you guys my exact workouts of what I do. And they're simple. I start simple. I do simple things that my body can handle, and will show you results, okay? Because I'm not a pro. By any means am I a personal trainer. By any means do I know any of this stuff, because I don't. But this is just my journey where I started, just to help others, motivate them to get started somewhere, okay? And so if you guys have any questions, feel free to always reach out. I don't mind. I don't care. If I can help someone, I would love to. So always stay tuned. Go check out our last video of our vlog that we posted. You guys, that lake was beautiful. Our dogs loved going there. It was so nice. We are actually going to be trying to take Dallas there again. Speaking of, he's down here chewing on his paws. I don't know why. He has to follow me into everything, every room I go to. He just doesn't know how to leave me alone right now. And so yeah, so stay tuned for more videos, guys. And as always, be blessed, stay humbled, and